Y'all was coming through me. Like, all I heard was like, hemp milk, coconut milk, almond milk, tree milk,
grass milk.
nut milk. I'm like, yo.
Just jack off and give me some cum. Hold up. Just jack off and give me some cum. Just jack off and give me some cum. Just jack off and give me some cum. Is that Hottie Toppy? Damn, look at you. Look at you with the baby. She like, oh my God. Look at her, she looking at you. She's like, what are you doing?
Her dimple is so cute. Like, she has the cutest dimple ever.
That's from Eliana. That dimple right here. What is that? There it is. Can't even hold it. There it is. Right there. It's right there. Said airplane turtleneck. No, she had a blanket on. Cut it out, cuz. That's some type shit. He says, "Why be in the room creeping?" Hey, I wish this for every black man out there, man. Polygamy, man. You know, this is what it's about right here. This is how we build family for real, for real. Like. Why you playing like? Look at her, she like, talk to me about it. I have two or whatever she had. Let me get two or whatever it is. Whatever she had, I want two of them. Yeah, man. Yeah. Man, don't tell me how to do my thing, baby Sean. You just a baby, nigga. You don't know what you're talking about, boy. I'll have two or whatever she's gonna. Yeah. He said Eliana will break this up real soon. Donate, don't hate, nigga. He said, go to the PayPal. Don't hate, nigga. Just donate, nigga. She said, Eliana, take the baby and let Chief welcome her in. Your hair look dope. He said, turns up the phone brightness. I want to see. Yo, y'all is shut the fuck out tonight, bruh. He like, yeah, they are, because I'm ovulating, nigga. It says, very ovulating today.
It says high chance.
High chance today.
Very high.
So what do y'all think about, Ra? What do y'all think about Ra? Let me know. What do you think about her in person? You love her? What do you think about her in person? I think she's really cool. I like her neck. I like her neck. I just like her neck, and her eyes, and her lips, and her face, and her body. See this neck? This is a love-making neck. Gorgeous. They said you gorgeous. Love her. She's awesome fit. Let the girls kiss. It says, does Ra got a booty? She will have one in a minute. I'm known to give women booties, you know? Oh, wait, do that again? I didn't see it. Eliana. Yes, she does has niceness. She kissed my goddamn soul into my penis. She has very nice lips. Got it. Her kisses are crazy, aren't they? Now you in love. She done got everybody in love with her. That's that Pisces energy, bruh. She said, "Ride with the business." Jimmy said, "Wowzers." Right, like. Aya said, Aya in love. He said they look good together. Need some water? You need a do-over. She liked it. I could tell Eliana like this. She don't even like girls. Well, you don't. She said, holy Mexican jungle. I told you, all women are bisexual. They just gotta be on this frequency. Yeah, you know what it does, X. I appreciate all y'all support, man. They said, can y'all kiss again one more time, please? They just love seeing it. Yeah, Eliana, kiss her again. Rock, give her a kiss, man. Because you have the best kisses ever. Eliana, yeah.
My mouth is watering.
Yo, why, Eliana, you in love? Look at you blushing, yo. Wow. Eliana blushing, yo. What you doing to Eliana over here? Yo, ain't nothing. You put the moves on her. All right, your turn.
Mama, honestly, I think you're gonna be right because otherwise I'm gonna like randomly.
That's facts.
What happened in the scenario? So every detail, I want to know everything. Tell me what happened. What's going on with this whole thing? Like, just let it all out. Real nigga moment.
I was in Fort Gordon from 2010 to 2014. I was there for 4 years. So I had to be around 24, 25, somewhere around in there. And I used to come home. It was about 3 hours and a half drive away from Fort Gordon, Georgia. And I used to spend the night with my Babylon pops, who me and my Babylon sisters share. You know, that's how we're related.
Okay, how old was your sister? What was the ages of your sisters at the time?
Sisters at the time, I would say the youngest one was maybe 9 or 10, and the oldest one was probably like 13.
And your age was again?
About 24, 25.
24. Yeah.
Yep. And I used to come to my Babylon pop's house and we'd spend the night, kick it, watch movies, drink, whatnot. And at the time, I was a heavy drinker. I would drink to the point of blacking out. Not all the time, but there would be times where I would drink and I not remember fully what happened the night before. And
so you was abusing alcohol?
Absolutely, to the fullest extent.
Okay.
And I remember one night I had woke up the next AM and I remember going into my Babylon sister's room, and I remember going in there. And the
what were you going in there for?
I was going in there to see if they were asleep. I heard the TV was on and it was late, and I went in there to see if they were asleep.
Do you usually go in their room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing abnormal for me to go in their room, you know what I'm saying? I'm their brother, so, well, Babylon brother. And I went in there, I remember going in there, and then the next AM, I don't know why I thought that was possible, but I did have the thought. I was like, because I know it would be times where I would get drunk and people be like, yo, you was wilding last night, and I couldn't put it past myself to say that I don't remember what I did the night before. That's happened to me before. And I had the thought. I was like, could I have done that to my sisters? I had the thought.
What made you think that?
I'm not. That's the thing.
You woke up in their room?
No. I woke up on the sofa where I usually sleep at, in the living room. I didn't wake up in their room or nothing like that.
So wait, what would give you the thought? Why would you not understand?
I'm not sure why I would have had that thought, but I thought about it. I thought, was that something that I could have done?
So if you didn't know you did it and you had no notion you did it, why even bring it up?
I'm not. When I was talking to yesterday,
right,
and I know that I was at a very low point in my life, and I wanted to die. And what I came to the conclusion of, I thought I was thinking on that manner as a reason to go forth with a suicide. That's what I think. That's what I think was the driving force.
So you have no recollection or memory, and remember, you're being just recorded. To reiterate, yeah. Did you touch your sisters? Do you have any recollection of touching your sisters at all?
No.
You don't?
No.
Okay. So you. Why did you have those thoughts then?
That's the part I don't know.
So I conjured up a story about me being an alcoholic and not being able to remember if I molested or raped my Babylon sisters. It was a lie.
want to talk about is attachments. Because a lot of people say to me, well, I can't let go of my attachments. I can't let go of what I have, the life I have made for myself in Babylon. I can't let go of my mother. I can't let go of my children. And then they look at me and they say, well, Master Teacher Aya, how did you do it? Some will have a honest concern, and then there's another perception where other people will be on the negative side and say that you're a bad mother or you're a bad person because you left your child in Babylon. And what I want to say about that is, I think that you're a bad mother because of the simple fact is that you let yourself and your child be raised in that system. I don't want to have my children in that system. My child is supposed to be with me at all times. I'm not supposed to have a fear that someone can be able to come and take a person of all things away from me, because that is the way that the Babylon system is set up. You can have people that you don't even know to come and take your children away from you. And that's not right. So why would you stay in that system and agree with that way of being? So what I'm taking a stand for and what I have done in my reality is I have chose to stand against that, because I want to have my children with me. A child learns from its parents. It learns from its immediate environment. And the way that Babylon system is set up, it takes you away from that. So not only do you not know what your children are learning in school, you have no control over what's happening to them in their lives. And though we do not have control over our children, because I mean, each child that portals through, they have their own journeys, right? But what I am saying is that there is a way to guide and nourish their growth instead of pawning them off onto someone else because you want to be able to pay your rent or to concern yourself with the material aspects of Babylon. A lot of us, and don't sit here and lie, the reason that you like to put your kids in school, well, it is because we have to, but it's because that you get a break when you take your kids to school and now you get to go to work. But if you didn't like doing that, then you will find a way to get yourself out of having to do that. And here at Carbon Nation, we do tell you how to get out of that. And that is picking up your aunt and not being afraid to say that I'm going to try to go out and do this for myself and to have my family blossom in a way that is not having to rely on a Babylon system. Now, I have a video, right? Because for me growing up, I wasn't raised with my Babylon mom or father for a long period of time. I was raised by my Babylon aunt, Tina. So, I just got a message the other day. I just got a message from one of my Babylon aunts, Teresa. Hey. And she sent me a little video snippet of my Babylon mom. And for me to go into the history of that, she has paranoid schizophrenia. I look at this video. And for me, I haven't been incorporated into that world for a very long time now. So when people send me things, I'm able to spot things very quick and accurately. So she sends me this video, and I'm going to play the video.
Okay, say hi to Tasha, because, I mean, you can move because this is a video.
Oh, hi, Tasha. Hi.
See how cute your mom looking?
All I can do is have compassion for her, because I am never mad at the person. I am never mad at my mom, my Babylon mom, or my Babylon dad. I understand. What I'm upset at is the system. It's the system that is doing that to her. And that is the very thing that we need to break the very illusion of. You sit in here and you're blaming a physical person. You're blaming me, or you're blaming your mom or your father for not being there, when you need to blame the system that has put these shackles upon us as human beings to not be able to move free and not to be able to live. You think that people get these mental disorders and these stresses in life for no reason? No, there is a reason why they get them. And their option was not to leave. But my option was to leave. My option is to stand on a firm foundation to where I don't have to perpetuate that cycle. I don't have to keep that circle going of not being there for my children. And remember that all your children that are born, they are you. They have 23 chromosomes from you and 23 chromosomes for your father. So whether or not you leave them where they are or not, sooner or later in life, those genes in them are going to activate.
Bitch! I've had just about enough of this fuckery from this wench right here. I can't take it anymore. Anyone who listens to this puke floozy is a complete and utter moron. This trash trollop ain't saying nothing other than trying to justify abandoning her children. Look here, you landfill bimbo. Children ain't cars. They're human beings that are your responsibility when you have them. Once you decided to birth your child, you entered into a contract with that child and the world surrounding you that it's no longer about you. It's not about prioritizing your wants or your needs anymore. Those things, they take a back seat to what your children need. You waffle stomper wench. You're thick. And I don't mean body-wise. You're thick in the head. Hard-headed. A real bozo. Thank God, though, you didn't bring your offspring with you to carbonation. Seriously. But you shouldn't be there neither, you selfish yamp. Sick of these skeezers with this grandiose sense of self-importance. That it's all about you. And of course, we know it ain't never ever about you out there in carbonation. You're just a mindless tramp who has admitted to having Master Teacher's mind. Master Teacher has admitted he likes to fuck with kids' psyches. He's admitted a lot of shit. And there you are out there, giving him comfort, making love with him, making him feel good. You disgust me. You're trash. And he said that old people are harder to get through because, and I quote, they have their own mind. He's the consummate gaslighter. But you see him in this video, you fell for his bullshit, and you made it all about you. Abandon your kids, and you left them in Babylon, the very place that you preach against. The very place whose system you pretend to be so anti of. Cause bitch, it's that very system who takes care of your sorry ass. That takes care of all of yous out there. Everything you have out there is because of the quote system. It's because of Babylon. You live off of Babylon. You live off of donations that come from a system that you pretend to despise. Whether it's American or not, it's still a system you preach against. Dum-dum. The house you live in, everything, baby. Fucking skeezer. Everything comes from the system. All that material shit you preach against? Bitch, where you think those earrings you're wearing that you bimbos make to sell come from? You ain't bartering with anyone. You are getting goods, beads, and other pieces to make your jewelry that you wenches sell, which is in the system, dum-dum. And you sell it via the technology that was born and raised in a system. You make a product and you sell it for currency. That's the system! Stop pretending like you wastebaskets ain't capitalist too. All the technology you bottom feeders use to communicate with Babylon via YouTube and other apps was created within the very system you pretend to hate, that you pretend to abandon. Same for YouTube. You bitches love everything Babylon has to offer. You just don't want to work for it. You parasites beg for donations, begging for help from Babylon, using Babylon products, phones, Wi-Fi, apps, everything. You guys are hands down the biggest hypocrites I've ever seen. It would take me a year, maybe longer, to gather and sort through all your countless videos, finding clips to show how every day, you contradict yourselves and show your gross hypocrisy. So cut the games, stop all the psychobabble bullshit, and keep it a buck. You found Nature Boy's videos, you found him sexy, you wanted the D, and you fell for his bullshit teachings, period. And now look at you. Motherfuckers like you have no credibility whatsoever. Your opinions or assessments about anything or anyone is caca. Any of your judgments. Because we all judge, let's just keep that shit a buck too. I'm not finna hear nothing else about that. I don't play all that. Stop judging. Stop judging preachy bullshit. Nah. If you have people in your life that you like or people you dislike, you have judged them. That's how you manage to have them. Period. We all judge, gauge, guess, decide, conclude things about people, places, and things all the time. It's inevitable. It's impossible that we do not do that. It's impossible. We all do it. Every last one of them. So if you're one of those sanctimonious, pious fake folks, you can miss me with that bullshit. Get out of here, beat it. Scram. Now back to this low-life common cunt. Ain't a damn thing you can tell me about shit when you living, swimming, drowning in such deep hypocrisy. Filthy yamp.